Hi, I'm Susie Neal.
And I'm Clark Neal.
Together, we own Unicoi Preserves.
We're a homegrown company in the North Georgia mountains with original recipes for gourmet jams and jellies.
You can find our custom local products on the shelves at your local Ingles markets. We're in the deli, we're not with the jelly, which is why we're so excited to join you here today at the Ingles table.
Like Ingles, we have a passion for local food, and that's what we're preparing today. Today we're making our Unicoi Preserves Peach and the Pig Pizza.
Thank you.
For a full list of ingredients, check out the shopping list below.
You can print a list and take it with you or pull it up on your phone when you're at the store. Now let's get cooking. Hi, we just got back from Ingles with our groceries and we're getting ready to make the Peach and the Pig Pizza.
We're going to show you how to take some ingredients from your local Ingles deli, turn them into a delicious flatbread pizza crust. We've got a stone fire pizza crust that we got out of the Ingles deli. I've got some country ham here I'm going to dice up and render out so it gets nice and crispy. It's going on top of the pizza. Got a cast iron pan here preheating with a little bit of olive oil in it. So I love wood cutting boards, but when I'm cutting meats, I like to use something that is dishwasher safe for easy cleanup and sanitation. So this cutting board, although it looks kind of like wood, is a composite material that's dishwasher safe. So once you're done with this, you can just pop it right in your dishwasher.
There's 2 pizza crusts in the package, but we're just going to use one today, so I'm going to put this one to the side. And to get our pizza crust ready for our toppings, I like to brush with a little bit of olive oil to give it some flavor and some crispness. Now, this is a really delicious pizza. It's easy and fancy both at the same time. The ham smells really good, Clark.
It's going to get nice and caramelized. Make a good topping on the pizza.
We like to build layers of flavor when we're cooking, so we're going to add a little bit of crushed black pepper to the crust and also a little bit of salt, because remember, we're building layers of flavor here. So just a little bit of salt.
Next, we're going to dollop some ricotta cheese across the pizza. Susie's going to do that with a couple of teaspoons.
So you don't need a whole lot of ricotta all at once because this is going to be several different cheeses. I guess we'll have 2 different cheeses on this one.
Yep.
So maybe about a half a teaspoon. You don't have to measure. That's the fun thing about making pizza. We can both work together doing it and you don't have to measure.
When she's done with that, I'm going to come back in between the spaces that she left on the pizza and put some of our salted caramel peach on the pizza. After all, this is called the Peach and the Pig. We get the pig from the country ham and the peach from our salted caramel peach.
While you're doing that, I'm going to give the ham a stir because we don't want that to burn. So what we want with this ham, we want it to get a little bit crispy, but remember, it's going to be in the oven and cook a little bit more, so you don't want it too done. Sizzling away nicely. Clark, that looks great.
All right, so that's that. Susie, you want to put the mozzarella on that, and I'll finish up the country ham here.
Sounds good.
I'm going to go ahead and turn this heat off and drain this quickly on some paper towels.
So this is where we get really cheesy. This cheese, when it starts to melt, it'll get stringy and give you that traditional pizza flavor. Now, if Clark was doing this, there would not be cheese all over the sheet pan, but he and I have a little bit of different cooking styles. I know he's probably rolling his eyes at me, so I'll tidy up just a little bit for you.
Because I have to scrub the pan after it comes out of the oven.
Well, there is that. How's that? Is that enough cheese, or should I put a
Put a
little
little bit more on there.
Yeah. Can't have too much cheese, can you?
It's not easy being cheesy.
No, it's not. All right.
All right, she's got the mozzarella on there. I'm going to top it with country ham.
It's hot, isn't it?
And we've got the oven preheated to 400 degrees. We're going to cook this on this cookie sheet in the middle rack. Why do we cook it on the middle rack, Susie?
The middle rack of your oven is where your temperature is the most even. So if you're on the bottom, just think about the heat rises, and if you're all the way at the top, that's the very hottest part of your oven. So if you're on the middle rack, that's the sweet spot. That's where you want your pizza to bake, and that's where, if you're baking other things like cookies and bread, middle rack is the way to go.
All right, we're going to pop this in the oven. It's going to cook for 10 to 15 minutes. We'll check it after 10. We'll be right back. All right, it's starting to smell good in here, so I think our pizza must be ready. I'm going to give it a check in the oven. Yeah, it looks perfect. I'm going to pull it out of the oven over here and let it cool for a minute.
And while the pizza is cooling, we top the Peach and the Pig pizza with an arugula salad. So I buy this baby arugula, peppery, crisp. It's going to give a nice fresh element. So this is balsamic vinegar. So I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit of balsamic vinegar on my arugula. Just a tad of olive oil to build the flavors. I'm going to give it a quick toss together. Clark, could you hit me with a little salt and pepper, please?
Certainly.
Thank you. All right. Whoa. That's good. That's good. That looks great. Thank you, Clark. All right, now, we bring the pizza over here. Let's put on some salad. So, whoops, come over here. With the pizza being hot, it's going to help the arugula to wilt a little bit. And there you have it, the peach and the pig pizza.
We're going to slice this up. You could certainly cut this like a traditional pizza. I just like to mix it up occasionally. So I'm going to cut this in little bite-sized squares.
This is a great appetizer too if you didn't want to have it for a meal.
There you have it, the peach and the pig pizza. We're out of time for today, but we want to thank you so much for joining us here at the Ingles table. Remember, you can find recipes, tips, tricks, and more on the website at inglestable.com. Until next time, we'll see you online.